Namaste and good morning. I hope you are having a good Sunday morning. The change of season. So just settle yourselves where you are. I'm being told that my internet connection is unstable. It will do it. And let me record on Zoom.
Recording in progress.
Namaste, everybody, and good morning. My name is Geny. How we change from the springtime to the summertime, which is coming up next. So to start with, I'm going to invite you to just plug devices down, concentrate on this conversation that we're going to have. It's going to be on the back rather than forward. And focus in whether you are watching live or watching the recording. This is an opportunity for us to connect. So let feeling of the season be with you. And maybe you would like to put an intention for your practice. Bring the palms together, bow your heads to yourselves, and bow. Give the link to one of the participants that is having issues logging in. The summertime. And in Ayurveda, these are, if we start the season well, that is how we are going to continue it. What does starting the season well? As you would see in the UK, in the Northern Hemisphere, at the moment, it's not really summer-like, right? Which means that you have and go straight into your salads. You need to still nourish your body and still get the remains of the spring coming up. All right, so let me give you a quick introduction to what Ayurveda is and how you can be, I'm glad you're here. All right, so I'm going to give you a quick introduction to Ayurveda. It's as old as life is. You have 5,000 years old as life is. You have 5,000 years to take your own health in your own hands and do things that will help you be better. You are the expert on yourselves. I always say it on my yoga classes, don't copy what I do, what you should be doing. So in Ayurveda, we have this world, the environment in which we live, as the essence of who we are and what we are. Movement, fire, space and air, they combine to form Vata. Vata is a humor or a body type that represents movement, it represents air, it represents spaciousness. It's dry and it's cold, like air and space. It's fire and a little bit of water. Things done about focus. Your mind can be Pitta and you will have a very, very focused intellect, a good speaker, you will be a leader. But Pitta as well can be overburning. You can get too much fire in your system and then you will get burnt out. Body type is Kapha, is a bit heavy, is more. Kapha is our muscles. Kapha is between the joints. All of that is part of Kapha. So we all have the three doshas, Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. But we will have them in a different proportion. So there are some people that are going to be more Vata, and those people are, and they love talking, and they they move their hands. I move my hands because I'm Latino, but Vata people will be very active. They will have a lot of ideas. They are creative, and they love changing their minds. So Vata people will, are you going? Are you going? And then they do it very, very difficult to stick to a program. Then there are Pitta people. Pitta people are a bit of a more stronger build, medium size, and they are very focused. These are people that will be leading a meeting and being organized. Those are Pitta people. And those people can also have the issue of getting a bit lost as well. Easygoing, they might be a little bit slow. They have very big eyes, big teeth. And Kapha people can have a tendency to sleep too much and eat too much, therefore to put on weight. So this is a super summarized overview of what principles of Ayurveda, sister science to yoga. So yoga is part of what Ayurveda uses to give us balance. So having these three humors or three body types or three characteristics, Vata, Pitta, and Kapha, I can tell you that the seasons are also divided in Vata. Vata is movement and air, and it's a bit dry and a bit cold. What season do you think that would be? So the autumn is a Vata season. Then you go from Vata, you go into Kapha season with the winter. So the end of a whole of the winter, and the spring season is characteristics. The characteristics are that it's wet because it's cold, so you will have perhaps extra weight that you want to shed. Then the summer is the Pitta season, longer days. So what we do with this? The summertime is a very, very important time of the year. Not only I'm doing a retreat in Margate, so we're going to have everything, the change of season and the full moon will have a lot of energies going. And by understanding that this is happening, you can to do is to take Kapalabhati breathing. Kapalabhati breath is an active exhalation, passive inhalation. Because we're going to be pressing the abdomen, our digestion be activated. So you're going to have your hands onto your belly. This breathing will not take very long, but it's very effective to remove kapha or mucus from the bottom part of your lungs. So to start with, put your hands onto the abdominal muscles. You don't need anything. You can do it on a chair, you can do it on a sofa. The main thing you need a little bit of a gap like this. Neither are you like this. You are just in a neutral position, like when you are standing. So let's get on with it and bring your hands into your belly. Close your eyes if you want, or you can keep them open. Relax the shoulders. And we're going to exhale actively for 20 breaths. So inhale to begin. And it starts now. And exhale. Kapalabhati breathing means shining skull. And when you do this, and digesting is not only the food that you eat, you digest everything in life. You digest emotions, you digest words, you digest images. This is why this Saturday on our yoga class, we were working with the eyes, using our eyes to cleanse the gaze, to make them stronger. You can use your nose to smell around and to your body to prevent. Ayurveda is a preventative science. It doesn't talk about illness, it talks about imbalances. And you are imbalanced when you're not listening to the environment. Change. We go from the spring, after the 21st of June, summer. Well, it's not quite the case. You're still cold. You still need to keep warm. You still need to eat things that are a little bit warming, but light. So warming, but not heavy. You can have a light soup, some vegetables, and you start slowly introducing more green vegetables, more raw food, etc. All of those things will be built up all the way towards the summer. By mid-July, beginnings of August, we will have the height of the summer, and that's when you can eat all your raw food, etc. But for now, lemon and ginger in the morning. I have the props here, lemon and ginger. Digestion be activated. Change lemon for lime. Digestion. Trial. The second one is the real stuff. This time we're going to do 30 breaths. So relax. Inhale. And exhale. Okay. No problem. If anyone needs to leave, you can leave. All right. So now we are going to do a little bit of yoga. You can do it in your sofa. Just sit comfortably. I'm still sitting on my block, letting my knees go down, and to let our lymphatic system activate, tapping, the same as tapping the feet on the floor, make some noise and start, and underneath the arms and the armpits, just by the side of the breasts, tapping the other arm. And all of the legs, tapping on your feet and the other foot, and the bum, and the head as well, around the eyes, around the head. With the microphone, I just slapped it. Good. And now relax for a moment. Close your eyes and feel the sensation, feel that vibration of having touched your body. What does that feel like? To me, that gives me a sense of joy, to move and to activate the body. Do this in a chair, and we're going to just rotate the upper body to stretch the lower back a little bit. Good. Now, have your legs as wide as they can be. If you're sitting in a chair, just open your legs wide and your shins can be along towards the floor. And start reaching side to side, reaching with your arm. So this type of exercises, this type of asanas are really, really good for that lymphatic system mobilization. Now, bring your arms out and we're going to rotate the upper body. Rotate the upper body, dosha, because they are detoxifying. Bring one foot towards your groin and we're going to bring opposite hand onto knee, open the chest and look over your shoulder. Keep the hand onto the knee and bring the other arm overhead. The body, feeling the whole of your ribs expand, the sides of the body. Breathe deeply. Inhale, bring the hand onto your arm up. If you're on the ground, let's try the other side. Foot to groin. Bring your arm overhead and stretch towards the leg. If this is too much, you can have the hand along the leg that is on the floor. Breathe, expand, bring the hand onto the floor, and bring them up, opening your ribs. Inhale, and Baddha Konasana. Shake, shake, shake your legs. And bring your legs. You don't need to look at the screen. We're going towards the end of our practice, and I want you to so close your eyes. Breathe deeply. And feel the elements working in you and with you. Maybe the element of fire, you can feel it because we were moving a little bit. Those asanas give you a little bit of heat. Hopefully, the Kapalabhati breathing, you can feel that generation of heat within you. And heat is the opposite to kapha. So heat burns kapha away. So you're breathing. You would have activated your air capacity because you are breathing a lot faster when you are doing exercise. Now feel the element of water. Digestions uses every bit of water between our joints. It's not really water, but it's the elements that we need to move with grace. And feel the element of earth giving you a bit of grounding. After you exercise, you feel more. And all of these things together should give you space. Space in your mind, space in your heart, space to move to this new season with the best balance that you can. Bring your palms together and bow your heads to yourselves. I just want to finish letting you know that all of these things you can put in practice on my seasonal retreats. The one that is coming up next week from the 20th practices in a lot more depth. Now, if you're watching this webinar, if you're watching what is like, what type of diet and lifestyle you need to have, what type of activities you can have to live the best life that you can. And I know this is not for everybody, fasting. You can do intermittent fasting, in which you leave a chunk of your day where you are not eating anything. So you can have, for instance, the eating time between 8 o'clock in the morning and 4 or 5 p.m. in the afternoon, and then not eat anything until fasting is not starving. So you can have liquid fasting, where you just have maybe warm soups and some smoothies. And, being able to give your body a rest is very, very healthy. This is why many religions have fasting as part of their regimes. In Catholicism, we do it over Easter. But each change of setting, what's happening, how are we changing, so that we can cleanse the body and be better on the next season. So this is all that I have time to, if you want to ask now, later on. So I will close the video right now. But please, please, please do message me with any questions that you may have. And if you're present on the live video, would you enjoy this quick introduction to Ayurveda and to the change from spring to the summer season? have a happy summer solstice next week. Okay, let me stop the recording. All right, I hope you enjoyed that.
Recording stopped.
All right, so we had some people having to leave. Please unmute yourselves. Can you? Yeah, I hope you can. That's it. Well done.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Geny.
I hope you enjoy it, and I hope that you got something from it. And you know, Ayurveda, could talk about Ayurveda for ages. It's just what we had time for a little introduction.
Yeah, it was great. Thank you.